Part 3, this is recorded December 22nd, 2014. Continuation.
Put knives with the right people, but this person who doesn't know how to quit, I am so outraged, and I hope you share with me the outrage of Charlie K.
Absolutely.
Okay.
What information do you have for me to pass on?
Okay. We need to have immediately across the United States, immediately, to protect our fine sheriffs, our fine highway patrol, our fine police, immediately. No car will be visible from the road. All cars will be covered by a tarp. But immediately, no cars will be visible from the road. You know what? I'm afraid that I'm going to be retaliated against because I just want to protect our fine officers.
Okay.
Is that crazy, Sheila?
To be retaliated against.
Because I found out in my area, okay, where I'm calling from, the cops take a grudge against you if you know more laws than them, and you put them in their place. Okay? Now, I want to protect the fine emergency vehicles. Sheila, please write this down. Would you mind reading them back after I get done? So that...
Okay. I've got here that your suggestion is that we do not have the cruisers visible, that we have them covered with tarps. I can pass that information on, but do you have any further information?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Sheila.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead with that, please. Just give me that information only, though, so I can get this call going and get this information.
Okay, but please allow me. I want to give you all the felonies of these boom car punks. Please allow me, okay?
Please go ahead with that information.
Thank you, Sheila. Thank you very much, okay? And I'm going to say God bless you and God bless Charlie K, man. My heart goes... I'm going to tell you something. I don't know how you all put on your uniforms after the crazy stuff in New York that went on and happened in Pennsylvania. You think I forget about that crazy idiot that shot somebody in Pennsylvania? You think I forget about them fine officers in New York that were shot? My God, I got the highest respect for y'all. Anybody who puts on their uniform after that? So anyway, here's how we're going to immediately get these boom car punks off the road. Because my research, I have found that the boom car punks are basically, they are the ones that are the biggest threats in society. And they're letting everybody know by going down the road because their attitude is, the hell with you, I'm going to do as I damn well please. So let me give you the felonies. Let me give you the immediate laws, because I know in your area there was a lowlife by the name of Richard Catalino. That was a boom car punk, that he had the Supreme Court justices. Do you know the case I'm talking about? Sheila?
I'm still here.
Do you know the case I'm talking about?
Sorry, you're tying me up, and I'm like the only one.
Oh, okay, let me give you...
One moment for me, okay?
Let me give you the...
One moment for me.
What?
I need you to hold for me, okay?
For how long?
Trying to trace my number. That's what they're trying to do. Trace my number. I'm a threat to them. They don't like anybody putting them in their place.
Fine, recorded.
Why do you record the line? Why do you do that?
Everything is recorded, sir. This is your switchboard. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to Sheila, supervisor.
Okay, hold on. Recorded. This is Sheila.
How you doing, Sheila? I must have...
Did you really just hang up and call me back, sir? I am centered on dealing with emergencies, okay?
Here's the thing.
I'm gonna put it on hold.
Please let me give you the laws, and then I'll hang up. Can we do that?
Please do that, yes, but please get through it because you're not getting to the point.
All
Give
right.
me what you want to give me, and then I'll pass it on, okay? Give
All
it to me now.
80610, these are Florida statutes. 80610 is interference with emergency vehicles. 3015 of the Florida statutes, it is the duty, not option, of the Sheriff's Department to arrest every one of these boom car punks that are going up and down the road. 874 is called criminal gang signaling instrumentalities. That's the way they deal their drugs. 932 contraband. You can take away their vehicles forever, permanently. Okay, now we've got 8102, which is called breaking, when the concussion of their speakers breaks into an occupied dwelling. That's a 15-year prison sentence, okay? Now, 784, when you hear or have the pain from the eardrums, from the concussion of the speakers, there's enough felonies to put these punks in jail. Now we got what's called 876 of the Florida statutes. That is called a street terrorism seditious act. Okay? We've got enough felonies that we can take every one of these punks off the road. Not a lousy 316, 30, 45 of the Florida statutes, which basically is a slap on the hand of these criminals that are violating people's rights to live in peace. Now, what do you think about that, Sheila?
I agree with you.
Now, would you mind reading back so we got the statutes right?
No, sir, I've got the statutes written down here, but I will not be reading them back to you because I have to disconnect this call. I have other calls coming in, but I do have your information here. I will pass it on to a lieutenant of sorts.
Okay, because all I want to do...
Okay, thank you.
All right, listen, you have a good...
I've got your information. I'm doing what you're asking me to do, so let me disconnect so that I can help other people here, okay?
And let me say God bless you and God bless our fine police officers. Okay?
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
All right.
How arrogant can they be that they would rather risk the cops dying than have a citizen... why are they called public servant? Gee whiz, is that a lie right there? Is that a perjury lie right there? They are so ignorant, so arrogant, that they will not listen. A public servant will not listen to the master, who is the master of the public servant. They would rather not have their egos and feelings hurt, and rather risk a cop losing his life because of these boom car punks. There's a guy named, I think his name is Roger Bailey, if I'm not correct, that murdered a cop by the name of Sergeant Kite. The cops did not wake up to that. The felonies, these boom cars, the first thing the cops do, they lie and they say, we have to witness it first. It's very simple. Put them under perjury. Get them at automatic 5 years in prison. Not only that, you get them for aiding and abetting an American terrorist or a criminal. Now that's 838 of the Florida statute. That's another 5 years in prison. Then when they protect these boom car punks, they're under 895 of the Florida statutes. That's about a 30-year prison sentence. Not only that, United States Code Title 18, 241, 242, which is in every cop's manual, specifically states and warns the cops, warning, if you violate anybody's guaranteed United States constitutional unalienable rights or unalienable rights, you will go to jail. You don't pass go. You don't collect no $200. It's a $10,000 fine and 10 years in prison. So there's so many felonies, and I'm wondering, the cops, they won't even protect the ambulance and fire department people? Is there a competition going on? Do they really hate each other that bad? And, hey, I wonder what is the reason why they have their cop cars out there. I'll tell you why they have them out there. 'Cause they have a crime-free bubble. When a boom car punk sees a cop car, they turn down their boom car. Now I'll tell you another little secret. The cops use their radar guns to signal the boom cars. Bet you didn't know that. Why do you think them boom car punk motherfuckers have got goddamn radars in their fucking vehicle? It's a signaling device. That's right. See, cops, I don't understand this. They are on the road 24 hours a day. They can very easily get a video camera and videotape every one of these low-life motherfuckers. But in my town, they're too goddamn busy fucking with the street people because they quietly drink a beer. While they ignore a goddamn fucking boom car punk that disturbs thousands of people. One boom car can disturb 10,000 homes at night. Oh, but that's their signaling device. Actually, I'm wondering, are cops actually partners in crime? Do the cops depend on the boom cars so they can pretend like, oh, we didn't know anything about people being at each other's throat because of loud car stereos, loud home stereos? And then another favorite thing that they'll do, they'll say, oh, that's a civil matter. But you see, all you got to do is you put them under perjury. And then they lie to you and say it's got to be an official court proceeding. You put the judge under perjury. Anybody who says that, because the truth of the matter is, all laws are based on, first of all, believe me, I've been to plenty of jury trials, okay? Ain't no lawyer ain't got a chance against me in cross-examination. Hey, did I have a chance on rehearsing what I did? No, because my maker gave it in my heart for what came out of my mouth. Okay? So that's a lie. And they will use lies to protect themselves and protect their partners in crime. So anyway, Jimbikeman here, busting another corrupt agency. Poor Michael Dunn is in jail for the rest of his life because of a boom car punk over in goddamn Jacksonville. They put the charges on him. Now he's in jail for the rest of his life because he asked the boom car punk to turn down his system. And the boom car punk threatened him.